Okay, so let's jump into some system stuff, okay? Now, the factory sound bank we've been using all along here, of course, has the kick here, snare here, and a couple of hi-hats here. Now, what if you're left-handed or you just want to do it the opposite way? Well, of course, you can drag those sounds around. I think it's easiest to do that in the software. So we'll do that coming up in a minute. But another way, actually, there's tons of ways. Of course, there's your way, but I have my way. I call it the Jeremy way. My general system is to put 2 kicks on 1 and 2. So these 2 kicks I would put on 1 and 2, and I would take the 2 snares and put them in 5 and 6. So I have this kind of action instead of kind of a cross or left and right action. I have an up and down action, which I don't know, it just feels more natural for me. And I'll get to explaining why I ended up doing that in the next video. So let's duplicate this kit and make a quick reverse kit. Let's do it. Here we go. So what are we going to do? How do we duplicate a kit? You hit duplicate, hold duplicate, grab that kit B, and then I'm going to move it over to C. I have the exact same kit now. All right, I'm going to move over to the software and do a quick 30-second drag and drop of these sounds. Okay, so I'm over in the software now. Now the easiest way to do this, I think it's even easier than on the hardware, playing like a copy and paste game. I think the easiest way to move sounds around is actually just to pick them up and move them. See how I grabbed that kick there and just slid it in between a couple slots? And also notice, let me move it back. All the other sounds are kind of moving out of place. Watch what happens if I move this kick all the way to the end here. Takes a second, and then all the rest of the sounds drag down in line. You know, love it or hate it, that's what it does. It's a thing, right? Let's move this kick now to basically position 4. I'm going to move the snare over in front of that kick. So listening to it, I now have the kick on 4, snares on 3, and I'm going to reverse my hi-hat positions. And now I have a reverse kit. Of course, you can go back and review all the ways from the last exercises or the last videos. With that reverse kit, if you're that guy, we've already kind of reversed them anyway, so it shouldn't be that difficult. So another system is the Jeremy way. And again, I'm going to move 2 kicks to the beginning. Find those. Before I even take a listen to it, I'm just going to do it visually. I have my hi-hats on 3 and 4 already. Snares are on 5 and 6. That worked out pretty well. Let's take a listen. I'm going to reverse those kicks. I like to have the strong kick on pad 2, or the boomier one, you could say, because I do it like in a pickup kind of way. And that's what we're going to be working on in the next section anyway. Oh, let's reverse these. I like the open hi-hat on 4. I do a lot of this kind of stuff like a drummer. So you could do pickups like that on one sound, or you could add some sound variety with that extra sound. So that's kind of the Jeremy way. We're going to review a couple other ways coming right up. Let's do it.